Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Scott Mendenhall. I'm an avid one-wheel rider. Been around on the scene of one-wheel since the dawn of age of one-wheel. Have owned every one of them and absolutely love them. And today we're talking about the new MTE 5-inch hub from the Float Life. It's a game changer, everyone. I have the Vega wet compound on this tire. Very meaty, chunky tread. Perfect for this time of year in Minnesota, as we are in an interesting season weather-wise and trail-wise where we get snow. It melts off a little bit, except for in the shade. You'll see it. So this isn't an all-out, let me blast through the trails, because you got to ride with some caution. There's spots where there's just ice, layers of ice, and you just don't want to go riding hard. It just slips out from underneath you if you're not paying attention. But I can't say enough of good things about the 5-inch hub. With that extra amount of rubber and air, it is like a shock system for your body in riding. This is decked out with WTF Rails. We have the bang bumpers on here. We have the clear fender from Float Life as well. It's all decked out from them. Great products, high quality. Never have I been disappointed in what they create. You are going to see something I did think about editing out, and this has nothing to do with anything other than I can't level this thing right now. This is WTF Steep and Deeps, and so that the tilt is or the angles is a little bit more severe than the normal, just standard WTFs. However, with the new custom shaping, I can't self-tilt it with the apps. So right now, you go into custom shapings, and you just go and put a tilt of 3 degrees up. That's the maximum. For my style of riding, I want more. The nose is just a little too low for me. That's why you saw what happened there. That's not a product. That's just where we're at, waiting for some genius that's smarter than me to figure out how to crack the code to be able to level our boards again. Maybe Onewheel will drop something in the app. I have no idea, but this is not about that. This is about that 5-inch hub that I'm riding. This is created weeks before Christmas in 2023. If you haven't put this on your Christmas list, I highly recommend it. It's going at $4.99 at the moment. You can choose what magnets you have in it. You can choose bearings, so you can customize this if you want lower torque, higher top speed. You can increase torque and slightly decrease top speed if you switch to the N48. You can go to the N52, which is maximum torque, low top speed, which is recommended for someone that is in the Clydesdale. There's just a lot of cool options here, and something for you guys to be able to just check out. That was me pausing to turn around. That section has the ice, and I was like, I'm not hitting that. I want to go back, and this is a newer trail, and you can just see how it's climbing well here, and it's eating mushy and snowy trails, no slippage. The more I ride today, the more confident I was getting in the board, and confident in what it was going to do in the trails, and getting used to just a 3-degree tilt. And man, I rode it a ton at Windman, and then the board I had it set up had to get serviced, and so it had been a while since I rode it, and just I can't express how enjoyable it is in just riding on a feature like this, our log jam feature. And normally there's clacking of the tail and all this stuff, but you're just bouncing. The tire is absorbing so much. I've recently watched Brooks, who's a local Minnesotan as well, up in the Duluth area, drop on the Float Life's YouTube channel, and he just mobs like crazy. If you're looking for a mobber, go to their YouTube channel and see it. And I agree with what he was saying. It is making the GT enjoyable, especially with the GTS that's out at the moment. I've enjoyed riding the GTS. I haven't really been on a GT, but having a 5-inch hub on the GT brings me back to the GT, going, well, I want to ride that, because there's nothing like a 5-inch hub on a GT with these tires. I've heard that the Enduro tire that Float Life is made for this 5-inch hub is spectacular. The reason I would lean towards what I'm currently riding is that I know the conditions we're going to here in Minnesota is going to be snowy and slushy at times, and this tire with that kind of tread is going to be a really nice to have. Again, as now I'm coming through here with a little bit more speed. I know where the ice is. I know where I can send it. And I've enjoyed overall the top end speed I've got, the torque I have, and mainly the ability to climb those hills without getting the haptic buzz or any of those things. Those things are a thing of the past, especially when I was in Windman and I could level it and it was leveled. I didn't hear haptic buzz, and I'm plowing up the hills. Those videos were released probably in the new year, as I really got a chance to ride it a bunch, and I jumped on a stock board right after riding the 5-inch Hub. I was like, holy crap, I feel every rock, every divot. It was like, I can't believe I used to ride like this. When you compare that to, it's 9-day difference. It really is something that is super enjoyable. So if you're on the fence about it, you know, I'm not a pro rider by any stretch of the imaginations. I'm a guy that's trying to get faster and better at the craft of riding Onewheels, and this is really fun to have. So if you have a GTS and you have a GT sitting there, you're like, what am I going to do with this thing? I wouldn't sell it. I would invest in putting a 5-inch hub, choose the magnets you want and bearings, and you're going to have something you're going to, which one do I want to ride today? And I think it's going to come down to conditions. I don't know this yet, but my speculation is with the GTS and snow, I'll have to go into custom shapings and bring down the aggressiveness at different spots so that I don't just spin in snow. That, yeah, there's so many offered features in the GTS, but I just don't know how that's going to handle in snow. But this, just today, gave me a lot of confidence in being able to ride in snow, as I know it's coming here in Minnesota. And I'll be glad to put the fender back on, because my shoes got muddy, and somebody will say, why didn't you put the fender on? Because then somebody also says, well, this is about the hub and I can't see it because you have the fender on. That's why I do it, is for video purposes. And then I quickly hit the road just for a really quick sample of, man, it rides well on the road. It is comfortable out there. I pushed it. I hit 20.5, and then the haptic buzz came in. So it wasn't like I missed top end speed. Haptic buzz came in where haptic buzz said it would come in. So hopefully today it gave you enough information of, like, maybe it'll push you over the edge to go check it out. Go to flowlife.com, check it out. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to really love it, and they have it for the XR. So if you want to bring life back to your XR, let's do it. Thanks for watching. Would you subscribe to the video? Give us thumbs up, write a comment down. I'll answer all questions about the 5-inch hub that you might have that I didn't answer in this, because there's a whole big world of riders out there that all have specific needs for what they want. Let me know down below.